Alright, you guys, back at it again. Cholo's Tiny Truck Chop Shop. And what we are doing is run number 8 on the Arma Outcast. Last night I broke 2 eyelets, 2 shock eyelets, the same exact one as before, the rear left, and I also broke the front right last night. So, got them repaired. Let's see how this goes. I'm a little interested.
Please just break the rest of it.
Good evening, and welcome back to Cholo's Tiny Truck Chop Shop. I'm your host, Dano. And what you have just witnessed was probably the final footage of the Arma Outcast 4S here on Cholo's Tiny Truck Chop Shop. That is, unless, of course, anybody would be willing to donate a set. And by a set, I'd be talking about 4 Arma Typhon 6S shocks. Because from what I've read and seen and come across in forums and YouTube and a lot of other places, including Facebook, that should solve the issue. I mean, here it is. It's not in the best shape. Excuse me while I move my new Futaba 3 PV radio, which I just got delivered today. It's awesome. Except for the size of the receiver. But anyway, here's the Outcast. And as you can see, it's not sitting properly as it should. Why, you may ask? Because it's broken again. That was the 8th run, the 7th break. But moving on. Tonight, I would like to talk about Facebook groups, social media, particularly Facebook. For all those RC lovers out there, there is a very, very large number of RC enthusiasts and supporters all over the place. And not just pertaining to the United States. I have come across YouTube videos of RC enthusiasts in other countries. I come across one. I think these people were in. I couldn't tell you where they were, but they were in an Arabic state because of their attire. They were having fun with RC cars, having a blast, and it was cool. It was amazing. It was fantastic. So Facebook, in particular, is a fantastic resource to get connected with other RC enthusiasts. Maybe even those who share your pain, maybe those who share the love for the RC world. But what I wanted to do this evening was name and give a lot of... Scooting a chair closer here to me to put my kneecap up. Give me a look like I've got a little bit of the captain in me. But I don't. Something else. There's some Facebook groups that need some recognition, as far as I'm concerned, that have been extremely welcoming, loving, and helpful above anything else. Welcoming is up there very much so. But a lot of the individuals, the majority of the individuals in these particular groups have been just phenomenal. And I would like to name a lot of names, but there are way too many to name and list for me to put out here in one video. Excuse me. A little bit of whiskey and Jack Daniels this evening. This evening's broadcast has been brought to you by Adult Beverages. Excuse me. But the RC community, if you really have a love for the RC community, then you will be very much welcomed. If you genuinely love it, all aspects, even a couple aspects of it, you will find an online community. And like I said, I'm talking about Facebook, that will be there to support you, answer your questions, provide you with help, provide you with some sort of guidance, provide you with pretty much anything that you need. Now, I've been into RC for a good number of years on and off. Not 100% full on in for, 15, 20 years, something of that nature. No, I've been on and off ever since I was a kid, as I'm sure a lot of us have been. It's hard, and I apologize, keep going. It's hard to pinpoint when I really fell back into it and just felt that love for it. I bought my first, it was a Traxxas Stampede. Loved it. I bought it for $200 online. And online, I mean in a, I think it was OfferUp, an online app on your phone that you can get locally. I bought this thing, $200. It came with a battery, small little battery. Had to go buy a charger. Bought a charger. Still have the charger, actually. Still use it. I bought this truck. Loved it. upgraded it. Got a couple of, I think I got a crawler. My first crawler was a Red Cat Gen 7. Couple other RCs, and came time to move on. Was working on another project, and wheeling and dealing is how I have done the majority of business and have acquired the majority of parts and models in my RC career here. And it has only been within the past couple of years that I've really fallen hard back into this RC stuff. And I love it. And I finally realized that this is kind of sort of where my release is. I love RC cars and trucks. I'm not sure about boats. I love drones. Had a couple of racing drones, got rid of them. I now have acquired this sucker. Got new propellers coming for it. You guys have seen the review that I did on it, whatever. But there are Facebook groups for drones, boats, helicopters, drag cars, monster trucks, custom builds, scale builds, you name it, there is a Facebook group for it. But I want to give some love tonight, you guys, for some groups in particular, like I was saying, that have just shown me nothing but love. And yes, I've got them written down here. It'd be so I didn't try not to forget anybody. Life on the Rocks. Awesome Facebook group, you guys. Check them out. Along with all these others. Blue Collar Indiana. Blue Collar Indiana is an awesome Facebook group, you guys. Got a lot of members, and they're not just strictly Indiana. And they are not to be confused with Blue Collar Unlimited. I want to put that out there, you guys. Blue Collar Indiana, not to be confused or connected with Blue Collar Unlimited. Had to say that. RC Speed Freaks / Crawlers and Scalers. Good friend, good buddy of mine. Met the guy. Who owns that, I believe. This group, if I'm not mistaken. You know who you are. Awesome group, you guys. And his builds are, his drag car builds are super sweet, and they're beautiful, and I love them. And he's part of the reason why I was building, should I say, the drag car build that I was doing at one point in time. Probably going to do another one just so I can race with him. Ride or Die RC, you guys. On Facebook, they are RODE, all capital letters, a period after each, RODE, RODRC, Ride or Die RC, RODE RC. Check them out. They're awesome. There's my group that I started, my personal group, Columbus Crawler Crew, RC and FPV. Check us out, you guys. Not necessarily completely dedicated to Columbus, Ohio area. We are all encompassing. Come join us along with all these others. Drop us a note. Let's see where you're at. We got some spots. I'm sure we got some spots. People travel. It's just how it is. Let us know. Along with all these other groups, like I'm saying. 815 No BS RC, and that is numbers 815 no capital BS, like no bullshit, RC, and RC is R/C. Make sure you guys get that straight. 815 No BS RC. Check them out. And I want to give a special shout out to Adventure RC Trucks on Facebook, you guys, along with all these other groups. Facebook is what I'm talking about here. Adventure RC Trucks. Mr. Eric Warren there at Adventure RC Trucks, you guys. Check that out. He has got a line of decals that are just, well, here. This is, let me get it straight. This is one of his decals, you guys. Just one Just one. That's his logo. He's got hoodies. He's got all kinds of decals. He even has handicap decals, you guys, with the same style of a logo with the RC transmitter and the tiny toy truck. They're freaking awesome. Check him out, you guys. He's got a lineup of RC RC apparel, RC, associated decals, sweaters, hats. I think he's got some hats. I haven't looked at his page there in a while. It's not just the Facebook group. He's got an actual, online shopping web page, you guys. So check out Eric Warren Adventure RC Trucks. And why I'm giving him a little bit more praise than the others right now is because I ordered some decals from him. That one I showed you guys in particular, plus another one that I put on my laptop. But when I put it on my laptop, I had a little bit of trouble with it. Some of it kind of peeled off the way it shouldn't have. And it was just a transfer decal, something having to do with just whatever the way it was made. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not putting anybody down. But I got in contact with him through Facebook, and the gentleman is sending me out a brand new one, no questions asked. And I even told him I wasn't trying to, start anything or give him any kind of negative feedback. I'm giving Mr. Eric Warren at Adventure RC Trucks 100% positive feedback and praise. And for anybody that is on Facebook, I'm going to run down this list one more time, you guys. Check out all these Facebook groups. Life on the Rocks, Blue Collar Indiana, RC Speed Freaks / Crawlers and Scalers, Ride or Die RC, Columbus Crawler Crew, that's mine, 815 No BS RC, and that's R/C, not just RC, and Adventure RC Trucks. Get out there, you guys. Get online. Get in contact with people. Get in these groups. Get out there. Get racing. Get bashing. Get flying. Get boating. For the love of RC, get out there and have a blast. Dano here, you guys, from Cholo's Tiny Truck Chop Shop. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it.